Hello everyone, it's Dawn here. Welcome back to my channel. Well, there's no tutorial today. I'm sorry about that. One of those things where time's just got away from me and I haven't had the time, as much as I'd like to have done, to prepare a tutorial. But what I would like to do today is offer a little word of encouragement, or at least I hope it will be. Especially if you do your craft for a living, or if you sell on Etsy, or if you're planning a craft fair or anything like that. And like everybody, you have one of these days where you think, oh, I don't want to do anything today. Well, I had one of those days yesterday. I wasn't particularly unwell. I wasn't overtired. I just had one of those days where I thought, ugh, I'd rather stay in bed. And I very nearly did, but I knew I had to make some samples ready for my Christmas collection. So I decided if I could just get one product made, just one, then at least I can say I can go to bed at the end of the day thinking I've made a start. So this was my first product. I'll show you a bit more about it in just a second. But after that, I was encouraged to carry on because I was pleased with my first project. I've actually now made nearly all of my samples. So I just powered on ahead yesterday afternoon and got the whole lot done. I thought, well, you know, I've made one. I've got all my bits and pieces out. I might as well carry on now I'm here. So that's what I did, and it really gave me a boost. So if you ever have one of those days where you think, oh, golly, why did I bother getting out of bed? Just do one thing. It doesn't matter whether it's crafting, doesn't matter whether it's going for a walk, but whatever it is, anything that gives you a lift or makes you happy, just do one thing. And hopefully that will make you feel better and inspire you. So anyway, back to this box. This is just an ordinary box. We've made boxes on this channel hundreds of times, but it's one of those where you score it. This is a 2-inch box. It's just made from 2 pieces of A4. This is gold. No, it's not gold. It's red mirror card because it's for Christmas, although I could have used gold. I painted the paper, this paper, Christmas puddings, that's the word, simply because I wanted it to coordinate with this, which I'll tell you more about in just a second. I wanted to make some gift boxes which were a little bit different from the normal ones that you can either buy or make or sell. So if you want to do this, if you sell your crafts, or if you're making things, if you're making your own gift box for your loved ones and friends, then perhaps you might do this. Now, I got the mirror. These are mirrors, which I'll show you in a minute. But I got mine from Accessorize. So if you're lucky enough to have an Accessorize near you, pop in and they might have some. Now, this wasn't this colour when I brought it. They're just this plain beautiful white. And all I did, actually I couldn't, because they're so well made, it's difficult to find anything that will stick to it. So I actually used brown nail polish. I don't wear nail polish because it doesn't stay on, but I do use it for crafting. And I painted a bit of what looks like cream, hopefully, at the top. And I just painted it to hopefully look a bit like a Christmas pudding in line with these. I didn't put any holly on the top. I could have done, but I didn't. I tried it, to be honest, but in the end I decided it looked better without, because we've got these, and so it makes it stand out from the crowd, so to speak. And because this is only a sample, and I put the instructions down in a bit of a hurry, and I've made a crease, but this is only a sample. It's not going to anybody, so it doesn't really matter too much. And it says, and I'll finish what I was saying. It says, twist the Christmas pudding to see the sweetest gift of all. Now I'm going to have to stand up to do this, or you're not going to see it. So this underneath here is a mirror. It comes with this slide. So it says, twist the Christmas pudding to see the sweetest gift of all. And so before they even open the box, which just opens with finger lifts, as any other box does, so you just swing it round, and the person looks in the mirror and they see, if I pull that forward a bit, they see a picture of themselves in the mirror. So that's me. Hi guys. So there you go. And then they can slide it shut. So what they would do, they would hold it in front of them like that. Now if I twist the mirror now, all you're going to see is my t-shirt. So they'd hold it flat and it would say, twist the Christmas pudding to see the sweetest gift of all. And so they'll just pop that up there like that. They'll hold it up, and if I just, there you go, and there I am again. So I won't punish you anymore by showing my face. I'll close it and sit down again. So there you go. There was my very first Christmas product. So as I say, if you're having one of those days where you just don't feel like doing anything, just do something, one thing. It doesn't matter whether it's crafting, it doesn't matter what it is, as long as it's something that makes you feel better and gives you a lift. Even if you write a list of things you want to do, at least you've got a plan. So there you go. So for days when you don't feel like doing anything, just do one thing, anything. And in my case, it was making this box. I've been planning it for quite a long time now. And I wanted to get it done. And then this happened, then that happened. And it didn't get done. So I thought, no, I've got the time, I'm going to do it. So hopefully that'll spur you on. And those of you who've been asking about my website, I know it's been a long time coming, but I've sort of got some news for you. It's a bit of a funny story, so I'll let you know. I'm not the greatest technology expert in the world, far from it, but I have found the website app. I'm using WordPress. It's, for me anyway, it seems to be the easiest. But because I'm not the best person in the world to do these sorts of things, I thought, silly me, thought, oh, well, I'll let someone who knows what they're doing do it for me. So I found someone who said that they could do it for me, and they said, what do you want done? Did I want anything specific done? And I said I wanted my categories pinned to the homepage so that when people go to the website, they can just go to the category they're looking for. So, for example, if they want Christmas products, they can just click the Christmas products tabs. If they want notebooks, that sort of thing, notebooks, they can I think it says notebooks and clipboards, or it will do. So that's what I wanted. But anyway, the poor guy misunderstood what I said. And he linked every post I've ever put on my homepage. And there's at the moment, there's over 300. Over 300 tabs on my homepage. So I've disabled my website at the moment because I don't know about customers giving up. I gave up. So what I'm actually going to do is start again. It's a lot easier to start again than to try and fix something that's that wrong. So I'm going to do that on Monday, or at least I'm going to try and do it on Monday. So hopefully I'll have it live by the end of next week. But I'll keep you updated. And this will be on there under the Christmas products, hopefully. So as soon as I've done that, when I've done it, if I do it, if I can get it done, which I think I can, I'll let you know. But this was my first project for Christmas, and this was my go-to project when I thought, if I can just get one thing done. And I'm really pleased with the way this came out. If you really want me to show you how to do it, do let me know in the comments, and I'd be happy to do a demonstration. Or if you want to, I'm sure you know how to make a box by now, because I and others have got boxes. But if you want to know how I made this, how I painted this paper, how I put this together, or anything else I show you, or even if it's something you've seen other people do, leave me a comment and I'll do my best to do a video to show you. And in the meantime, have a wonderful weekend. I will be back on Tuesday, and I will have a tutorial for you then, I promise. And I'll see you then. And in the meantime, have a fantastic weekend. Take care, everybody. Have fun. And as always, happy crafting. Bye-bye for now.